My channel. This is your October 2023 singles reading. If you are single and looking for new love, this is the reading for you. If you are currently in a romantic partnership of some kind, please check out the love readings that are posted for you guys already. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. And let's see what we've got for you guys. We do have a big energetic month for you in October. We are in eclipse season. Okay, so we've got a new moon eclipse, a solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, and this is on the 14th or 15th of October, depending on where you live in the world. We also have a full moon, a partial lunar eclipse on the 28th, 29th of October, and that is in Scorpio season, but it is in the sign of Taurus is where that eclipse lands. Both those eclipses are ruled by Venus. Venus is, of course, the goddess of love and abundance and fertility and new beginnings and harvest, right? Harvesting, reaping what we've sown. So it's a beautiful energy coming in there, and it's been a tough go for some people looking for love over the last few months. So this can be a great time to shake things up a little bit, to reset, and especially at that solar eclipse on the 14th, set some intentions for new love, right? The eclipses are like moon energy on steroids. So that new moon is quite often where we do wipe the slate clean. We start something new and we set intentions to manifest something, and in particular love, into our life. All right, with the Taurus eclipse, there might be something that happens with your finances, with your money, very money oriented energy with that. But for some of you, you do have love entering your life. So we have some interesting energy coming out here for you guys already. We do have the Death card coming in, so it's Scorpio energy, and of course the full moon eclipse lands in Scorpio season, just about 5-6 days after the start of Scorpio season. So that may be a significant turning point for some of you. And we also do have the Empress card coming out here for you guys. So we've got the goddess Venus showing her face front and center for you. So this can be really wonderful in regards to love. But we do have the Death card, so yes, some of you may possibly be in contact with, meeting, or communicating with a Scorpio person. However, the Death card does bring about transformation, change into your life, usually change and new beginnings as a result of an ending. So we do need to clear some things out of our path to make room for the new to come in. So the Death card is a lot of times something internal within you, a change in outlook, a change in perspective, a change in attitude towards love. This might be where you do cleanse and purge. So anything that has been blocking or restricting you, whether it's old patterns, habits, and behaviors, those eclipses, they really do bring about a supercharged ending to karmic cycles, things in your life. We have had Pluto in retrograde, and Pluto turns direct on October 10th. And so when Pluto goes retrograde, Pluto goes down to the deeps, down to the underworld, and brings something back up. And often it's something that comes up for us to deal with, to cleanse, to purge, to release, and to heal from. And sometimes it brings surprises, okay, whether they're wanted surprises or not, because eclipses tend to bring things out of the woodwork. And it's really to get closure, right? Really so that we can make some final decisions. So with that Death card there is something here that is changing, is evolving, and possibly something that is ending. But it's all for you to turn the pages, turn the chapter, and to be ready to welcome new love in your life. For some of you with the Death card there, you're experiencing spiritual growth and evolution in that regard as well. And so this can be really shifting your outlook and your perspective on love. And even, some of you might be changing your mind on what kind of person, what kind of relationship, what kind of love you really are looking for. And we do get those realizations as we do evolve. We've got the Charity card coming in here for you. So this is beautiful energy because this is all about unconditional love. So number one, you are ready and you are opening your heart to love. This Charity card can also represent that you're attracting someone towards you who will give unconditionally to you. They're not going to take from you. They're not going to do anything underhanded. You can trust them. You can put your faith in them. Okay. And this is somebody who has been spiritually guided to you. Okay. So your life may be about to change. Now, the energy that's activated here in October really does set the stage for the next 6 months. So for some of you, you've got something exciting happening right within the month of October. For others of you, the energy is going to spill over a little bit. Energy and time is fluid, right? So we've got to be in the flow with that. And depending on your circumstances, for some of you, the energy is fast. And for some of you, the energy is a little bit slower, right? But keep that open heart, keep that open perspective, and really pay attention to your intuition. Okay, because you are going to know this person when they come in. You're going to recognize this person. Okay, you're not going to get any red flags. You may just get a swarm of signs right before you meet them, and it'll be quite intense and quite positive there. But we do have the Empress card here. So, for some of you, this is really a reminder to take care of yourself. All right. I mean, hey, love is love and we want love and we want to meet those new people, but you do have to take care of your own needs energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay. If you've been working your fingers to the bone, try and take some time off. Do you need to find balance in your life somewhere, right? We all sometimes have a look at that, and that's that Libran energy that we've got anyway. And this is a perfect opportunity to maneuver things around in your world so that you can create a better balance and so that you can make more time for entertaining the possibilities of welcoming in love, or at least getting out and meeting people, right? So not always the easiest thing to do. But the Empress card does bring in a time of new beginnings and fresh energy, and love is in the air for you guys there. So with that Libran new moon, that solar eclipse, set those intentions. All right, just remember to focus on positivity and abundance. Focus on the things that you want. We don't want to waste any energy towards things that we don't want, right? Because wherever we put our energy, wherever we put our attention, this is what blossoms and grows, right? Because we attract things that match our vibration. And we don't want to waste any of our precious energy on things that aren't going to be good for us. So make sure you do focus on the things that you want, all right? Heart of your reading, we've got the Seven of Wands. Man, has this been coming up a lot for a lot of different people. I'm going to pull all of your cards and we'll go into them a little bit more. So Seven of Wands, front and center. And we've got the Judgment card that's crossing you, so in your challenge position. So not surprising, because a lot of people are doing a lot of cleansing and purging right now because, hey, we're human and we do have the most wonderful ability to clear things out of our life, to heal some traumas, or to get ourselves in a good place, and then we build up obstacles again. So the Judgment card has been coming out quite a bit. Both of these actually have been coming out a few times. So we'll address that in a minute. We've got the World card coming in here as well. Three of Wands is beneath you, your subconscious, your underlying feelings. We've got the Knight of Swords. Excellent energy for communication and moving forward. We've got the Hanged Man. This is where we release. We were a lot of releasing here, a lot of final decisions and judgments that are coming in here. And I do feel like there is a little bit of a change in perspective that you are embracing in this energy. So it can be really quite exciting, but we've got a little bit of work to do. So right in the heart of your reading, we do have the Seven of Wands. Now, this is an energy of confidence. This is your ability to recognize the things that you need to say no to and recognize what is, hey, the green light, and we're going to say yes. But the Seven of Wands shows that you have the ability to rise above the crowd, that the spotlight's on you, that all eyes might be on you right now. So it's a great position to be in regards to finding love. But the Seven of Wands may also be that you're needing to advocate for yourself, stand your ground, stand up to something, okay, so that you can move forward in a healthy direction. All right. So, but whatever it is, you are standing your ground. You've got healthy boundaries there, and you might need to really establish, right, those boundaries there. And I do feel that in this energy, you know your worth, right? You know your worth. If someone is kind of worthy of you, for lack of a better word, then you will let them in. If not, it's the big old no, right? And we do kind of need to embrace this energy a little bit in the dating world, because not every connection is meant for you. You're not meant to say yes to every single person that crosses your path. So when you know your worth and you know your value, you know what you want, right? Then it's a little bit easier to fend off the tribes, right? Fend off the troops there that really all want to get in, right? So you're going to be making the great decisions for yourself. So we do have the Judgment card. So maybe sometimes you doubt your decisions, all right? But I think you'll be overcoming that in this energy. But this is something that we need to deal with before you can move forward. And the Judgment card, yes, it can be a month where you're making a lot of really firm final decisions on things. But the Judgment card is where something quite often comes to light. So whether you gain clarity on something, whether you're figuring something out within you, whether something comes back into your life here. Now, no one ever likes to hear that something might come back from the past. But in this case, I do feel here that it is to really put an end to something, and, to really put your foot down on something here. Now, this can be some energies within you, right? Maybe you find yourself falling back into fears and bad habits and things like that. Maybe you find, like, if you're putting yourself out in the dating world, that you've made a pact with yourself that I am not going to fall back into the same old stereotype that I usually do. I'm going to do something a little bit different. And then if you find yourself kind of going back into what is familiar, but probably what is not healthy, then you're going to be like, no, we're not doing this. And you're really, really, really making that final standing up for yourself, even to yourself, in that energy, if that even makes sense. But the Judgment card can be where something comes up and it's an opportunity to release. It's an opportunity to let things go, to put the past behind you once and for all, and so that you can move forward in a healthy direction. And you are moving forward here because you do have the World card here, so there's something here that you need to get closure on here. And I do feel that there is a successful healing journey that some of you have been on. You've taken some time for yourself, you've been figuring some things out, and now you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for love. I'm ready to take that next step forward. All right. And so you've done things very wonderfully, and you've really successfully closing a chapter in this. Now, the Judgment card, yes, can be where we need to find forgiveness. We need to heal in order to move forward. And the word forgiveness can be a trigger for some people. And, this person betrayed me. They did me wrong. I can never forgive this. I'll hate them forever. Well, that's fine. We've a lot of people have past trauma. A lot of people have been betrayed. But the thing is we can take a chapter out of some people who have, lost somebody at the hand of somebody else, right? So, let's say, someone that's being convicted of something and whatever, and you get the parents of people, or the families of people that come out and they say, I forgive this person that did this to our family. I have to forgive this person because I can't hold on to anger and hatred anymore, because what happens is it festers, right? It's like a tumor that grows out of control, and we don't want that, right? So we're not, when we embrace the energy of forgiveness, we're actually embracing our inner peace. We're not forgetting anything. We're not discounting what happened. We're actually learning from it, and we're gaining wisdom and insights. And maybe some of you are getting a lot of understanding about certain things from your past. But, what we're doing is empowering ourselves to free ourselves from that energy that is keeping us in a certain mindset or a certain heart space, and we're empowering ourselves to let it go and to move forward, right? We're taking all of the knowledge, wisdom, experience with us, though, but we're detaching from the energy, and it is empowering when we do that. But it's hard when we do that, and hence we've got the Death card there, and we've got Pluto, right? That is playing a key role in that as well. So some of you have a huge, massive release. And remember, with eclipses, they do bring about these huge endings, these karmic endings, and they do really rattle our cages a little bit, but it's to really get us back on track or get us moving in the right direction, right? We've got a lot of fated events. We've got our destiny that's unfolding with these. So it is a powerful time for us all. So, and quite often as humans, we do kind of bury things deep, right? We bury things deep and we do kind of repress some things sometimes. So this is an excellent opportunity, right, to use all of this wonderful planetary energy, as difficult as it may be for some people, to really get that final release and that final let go. But the Judgment card can bring things back around to you as well. So you might have a very important decision to make. Do I give something a second chance? Am I willing to try something again? Or do I just keep moving forward? And for some of you, it's really just about giving a second chance at love, right? Not necessarily with a specific person, right? It's, so some of you are very much opening yourselves up to love and romance again, and maybe you haven't been in that energy for quite a while. But we've got the Three of Wands that is beneath you, and this is your subconscious, your underlying energy, your underlying feelings. And there is a need to release here, because in the Three of Wands, this is where we've done our work. We kind of know what we want, and we've got a little bit of a plan in place, or we kind of like, okay, I've got this. This is what I want now. I'm opening doors and I'm getting myself ready for action. And so with the Three of Wands energy, the path forward is clear. So you know that you are clearing things away, that you need to find some closure so that you can move forward, right? You're right there on the cusp. You are ready. The Three of Wands, maybe you're waiting for something to happen with a specific person, or maybe you're just waiting for the right moment in the right time. All right. But you are feeling this need to move forward, to get out there, to meet people, to make those connections. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, I should say, okay, in your recent past. Now, the recent past can be yesterday, it can be this morning, it can be last couple of weeks, last few weeks or so. And this is really all about opening up the lines of communication. Some of you have a lot of communication coming in. You are putting communication out there, so you're talking to people, you're getting to know people, and you're also making quick decisions here in this energy as well. The Knight of Swords, very fast moving, right? Very pretty quick on the mark in this energy. Okay. So, but this is also about you taking some initiative, taking some action, some steps forward. So you're clearing your thoughts, right? And you're really getting clarity and insight on what you need. But the Knight of Swords does move quickly and quite often does bring us some sort of information, messages from people. Okay, but it can also be one we're just moving forward, right? Where we don't want to get stuck anymore. So you're ready to go. You are ready to move forward here. We do also have the World card, and this is your crowning position, your goals, thoughts, possibilities here in this. And you know that you've successfully shut down a cycle. You know that you need to find closure for some of you. And this is a card of celebration. So for some of you, this is quite the milestone here. And we did just come out of your season here, Virgo. We're in Libran season now, but only just recently. And so, some of you, you're like, I am closing the chapter on the last year, on the last 2 years, and I am ready to move forward, right? I'm ready to go and meet new people. I'm ready to take the next steps. I'm ready for my new beginnings. And you're actually in this energy. It's an incredibly positive mindset for the most part, right? Because that World card is that ending, right? We have completed the journey thus far, and we're ready to expand our horizons and move forward. So both the Three of Wands and the World card can be an energy of expansion, right? So celebrate your successes, celebrate the things that you've overcome, and it's time to feel really good about yourself. Your near future position, we do have the Hanged Man coming in here, and this is where we shake it all off. It's where we let it all go. This is where we really surrender, we sacrifice, we go with the flow. We're letting go of fears and doubts and worries and restrictions. And we're very much getting into the flow of the universe. We're letting go of the past. It's done and gone. We're just waiting around. We're kind of, seeing what the possibilities are. The Hanged Man is where we get a change in perspective as well. So we're looking at things a little bit differently. We're looking at love and romance and people through a different lens, through a different viewpoint. And this can really broaden our horizons a little bit. And so it can really bring some different kind of insights there to us, right? So when we get the Hanged Man energy, anything that is preventing us from being open and receptive and in the flow, boop, out the door it goes. Okay, so there's this big cleanse and purge energy here. Now, the Hanged Man, yes, it can be a little bit of a waiting game. Okay, so just waiting around, you're being patient, you're not being worried about anything, you're not trying to force anything into existence, right? And in the meantime, you're doing some work in the background, right? You're just, maybe on a spiritual journey a little bit. And, this brings you different kind of insights, right? You get epiphanies, you get enlightenment when we get the Hanged Man. And this is where you maybe kind of really do get a deeper understanding of how you got to where you are today. All right, but the Hanged Man, yes, is in the very near future, right? You're just kind of hanging out. We do have the Five of Cups here. This is you, your current attitude, and advice from Spirit. The Five of Cups, yes, there's something been lost, something that hasn't been going your way, or something that you don't have at this time. But we have two cups still standing in the background there, so there is a potential to turn things around. You are working through some emotions here, and this is your real opportunity to find the clarity and to turn things in a more positive direction and find love and find that new love in your life. So it is important that we process all of our emotions, no matter how good, no matter how challenging, and then this is where we can really turn things around. So the Five of Cups, there's been a little bit of difficulties probably finding love, maybe some missed connections or some short-lived connections here, and now you're like, maybe I should just give up on the whole thing. And Spirit says, no, don't give up on the whole thing, right? Because in those Five Cups, only 3 have been spilt, and there's still 2 that we can embrace, and that represents the true love that is out there for you. So don't give up, but you got to keep an open mind. Your external environment, we've got the Nine of Cups. Well, hello. The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment, your attainment of your goals and your dreams. So in this energy, okay, this is your external energy, the energy that's around you, and your wishes are coming true. So things are coming into alignment for you. Things are coming in just how you want them. So what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What kind of person? What kind of relationship? Because you have the ability here to manifest this into your life. And all of this over here is getting you ready to receive this. Now, again, in the month of October, for some of you, this is happening quite quickly, right? Things are coming into alignment for you right here in this month. Others of you, the Hanged Man shows that you need to be a little bit patient. There's things going on behind the scenes, and you can't rush it necessarily, right? Even though you might want to, you might be a little bit impatient with that Knight of Swords there, but it is important to stay open, to be in that flow. We don't want to force things into existence before they're ready. Remember, in new love, it's not only us that needs to be ready, but it's also other people, right? They also need to be ready too. So we have the Three of Cups here. We have, which one is this? The Tower in reverse. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. So this is very interesting energy that's there for you guys, especially that Tower in reverse, all right? It's like there's something meant to happen. And it may not necessarily be within your control, okay? Once we cleanse and purge, we're ready for action. So we do have the Three of Wands coming in here. So you've got some good news, or you're feeling a lot more social. Maybe you find love through some friends or through some social activities, but you're getting out there, you're meeting people, and you're feeling really good, because the Nine of Cups is one of feeling happy and content as well. So all kind of high vibe energy coming in. And of course, we do have the Tower. Now, the Tower can represent that there's certain things that have already changed for you, and there's certain things that have already transpired. Okay, and now we're, sorting out things, and we're just getting things back on track, and we're getting ready for the new. Now, the Tower can also represent in reverse here that, there's something, again, fated events that can happen. And so there might be something here that is you might not necessarily have control over, okay? And it's like a surprise, a shock, but not really, okay? So kind of an interesting energy there for you. It can represent that one of your friends or something external from you is the creator of some change here. So very interesting energy there for you guys, but we're certainly shaking things up as we go along. But we've got the Page of Pentacles here for you as well. And the Page of Pentacles is some really good news coming in. The pages represent new. They represent news, and the Page of Pentacles is something that's probably taken a while to come around. Now, this might be some information that comes your way, especially with the Tower there, because the Tower is quite often where our world gets rocked because of a revelation or some information that we find or that comes into us. But with the Tower in reverse, it's like a more gentle kind of energy. So maybe there's some information that you know is coming your way and you're waiting for it. You've been expecting it, right? So it's like whatever is revealed or whatever information comes in, it's not as surprising, shocking, or earth-shattering as maybe it would normally be. Now, this could just be your deep sense of knowing that there's something in the winds for you. This might be that your intuition is kind of like giving you all kinds of flags, all kinds of signs, and you're like, I know there's something happening and I just can't quite put my finger on it. And here you go, you get something here. So an invitation, an offer, an opportunity, something that's fun, something that is worth your while to explore in this energy. So this is very excellent for you. So I do think there's maybe some invitations to some events somewhere along the way. This can be some changes that are happening externally from you in a friend's life, and you get invited to the party kind of thing, and this can open up your pathway to new love. But of course, the Page of Pentacles can be a new person coming in your life here as well. And I think for some of you, you already might know who this person is, especially that Tower in reverse there. And this can be with the Pentacles energy. It might be someone that you know from work or school. And it might be like a new employee, a new coworker, or it could be someone that you meet around that environment. It doesn't necessarily need to be someone that you work side by side with or anything like that. So it might be someone that you bump into while you're buying something, with it being the Pentacles, or on your way to work or school. It might be that there as well. All right. But they are new to you, okay, or, they're invitation to you, or when you're talking to them, there's something sparking in that. So it can be really kind of exciting there for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is your hopes and fears. So number one, this is more hopeful than anything else, all right, because the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, this is Jupiter energy. So maybe some of you have been working with Jupiter, or you're just really hoping that you've got some good luck. All right. Please let this be my lucky day. Please let this be the person. Please let this be the right time for me. And I do think that you're more hopeful than anything else in this. So you're hoping that you've got some good karma coming your way. You're hoping that whatever the universe has in store for you, that it's going to be something that you want. You're also hopeful here that if there's any surprises, that it's going to be good ones, right? And not ones that you just don't want. But I think you're really hoping that things are moving forward in a positive direction for you, because the Wheel of Fortune does bring good luck, good fortune, expansion, growth, and wisdom into your world, okay? And I do feel with this energy here, you're really hoping that there's better times ahead. Now, you may also have a fear because the Wheel of Fortune does indicate change, right? A change in a cycle, the turning of the page. And we do have a lot of change energy that's here in your reading. No matter what, we've got it with the eclipse energies anyway, but we also have it in your reading, right? We've got Tower energy, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Death card. So hello. Okay. So sometimes we're a little bit afraid of change. It's like, I know there's some things changing. I know I have to change something, or I know that when new people enter my life and I make those new connections, that things aren't going to be the same. And sometimes that gives us a little bit of butterflies in our stomach. right? So it plays on our fears a little bit, the fear of the unknown, the fear of opening your heart, the fear of changing your life, right? For when someone else does come in. But I do feel this is more overwhelmingly positive than anything else. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Now it's your overall outcome for the month of October. Your hard work is paying off. Your commitment to anything that you do in your life is paying off here for you. I do feel here this Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles and some happiness and joy coming in here as well. I do feel that there is a potential here. If you've been very focused on your career path, on your money, that kind of thing, some of you could be starting a new career. You could be moving to a new home. And it's been something that you've been working towards for a while, and your hard work is about to pay off here. So when, we've got these eclipses, we've got a relationshipy one with the new moon in Libra, but we have a money centric one with the full moon in Taurus. So there could be something coming to fruition for you towards the end of the month, or maybe a little bit before, a little bit after, that does impact your money, how you make it, how you spend it, where you earn it, that kind of thing. And this can have a significant impact on your pursuit of love, because often if we don't feel that we have things good in our money front, in our career front, in our home front, we don't always feel secure in ourselves, right, to find that new love, right? We've got other more pressing priorities ahead of that. So I do feel here that there is some movement there for some of you in your career, your money, right? And yes, this does change your life around a little bit, and maybe even allows you to find more time to get out and meet people. But the Eight of Pentacles shows that you're about to turn a page. You're about to level up in some way and keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. You're making all the right moves. You've learned a lot on your way. Okay. And this really does help you in love, because you know what you want, right? You know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you're only going to focus on the good in this, right? So you're about to get what it is that you want there in that energy. So let's grab a couple of more cards here. Thank you very much. Wow, that thing just came flying out. I'll grab that in a minute. And then we've got that one too. Okay. So the one that went flying this way is the Divine Masculine. So it's full of beans. This one here, the Divine Masculine, is the yang energy, the go-getter energy, the energy where I'm on fire. I'm going to make some moves. I'm going to make some bold moves in some way, and I'm ready for action in this energy. So this can certainly bring about a boost of energy for you to get out there and meet new people, but also you might be very much harnessing the power of creation with this, to find a passionate new connection in your world. The frequency of the Divine Masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. All right, there you go. And we also have here honesty coming in as well. We like honest people, and we like to be honest with ourselves. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. No matter what your situation is, be true to who you are, be true to yourself, be uniquely you, because you are a wonderful gift, and don't sell yourself short. I've been asked to leave that there. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do take a moment and press like on this video. It really does help my channel. It's been very much of a struggle the last few months for some reason. It was an algorithm change and a lot of channels suffered, so it is what it is. But it would really help me out. I truly appreciate that. Have yourselves a wonderful October. All the best to you guys. Stay grounded in this eclipse energy, and you will come out the other side, I think, a little bit different than when you went in. So I thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.